important. Please get this part. God has planted in each one of you a vision, a burden, that is going to be a solution to a problem somewhere in the world. It's a fascinating thought. There is a need right now, somewhere in the world, perhaps in your community, of which the solution is the idea that's been cooking in your mind and in your heart over the last few years. And every now and then you have days where you're like, I wish I could do this. I know there's something there, and you just don't know how to go about it. And God says, hey, I'm going to do something with that. Someone or some groups of people somewhere in the world are being stirred right now, just as Pharaoh was, whose needs will be met by the ideas God is stirring in you. Get this, the people who you're going to work with might not even be born yet. And God is saying it's still in gestation phase, right? I just still want you to kind of just hone it, like make those, keep working on that. So then the question becomes, how are you fanning into flame the ideas and the holy burden that God is stirring in you? Is there something that really burns that you've been thinking to yourself, I wish I could do? I don't mean stuff like, like stuff that you've seen other people do to succeed. I mean things that's your personal desire, personal burden, a God-sent burden. Here's the deal. Here's how you fan it into flame. Even if there's no practical way you can put that to practice, might I encourage you to even just start writing it down? How many of you guys have ever written down how many of you guys journal? Okay. Maybe that's not for everyone, but I think it's incredibly helpful. Begin to write something down on paper. We live in a generation of external thinkers, so fine, start a blog. Call it My Plans to Rule the World, whatever, right? Just start journaling those thoughts down. What are some burdens God's been putting on your heart about a specific issue? Start writing those down. And here's the important part of that process. Commit your thoughts and your plans to God every step of the way. When a really good idea floods your mind, write it down. Pray to God every step of the way. Here it is. Pray that God would make it sticky. And by that I mean, let it catch on. Like, Lord, if this is you, don't let this go. Keep bringing this to my mind. Every time I see something that triggers it, let it keep coming back to my mind. That's the word. God, make it sticky. Ask God to clarify what it looks like. I love Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. It's a good verse if you need a Bible passage. It says, if you need a memory verse, it says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and read the rest with me, and your plans will succeed. Really? That's the best y'all can do? Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and what? Your plans will succeed. Your plans will succeed if you commit your plans to the Lord.